This one, for example, has the new Prime series from Specna. It's a very reliable, very good motor that is basically for MilSim, for military simulation, for some talk training. So you can do a lot of shots with it. Now let's go to the AKRS. This is Specna arms bought from us the license to make the AKRS for the AK. 74 centimeters of rail space. 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and it was full soft mod and full mil-spec. Mil-spec means that it doesn't block any function of your AK. Here it has the pad box. If we put it off, you can still use the standard sights. You have here, because it's a licensed version, it doesn't have the illuminated paint, but the one you buy original has illuminated paint here and here. So you have Glock sights basically. For quick engagements on up to 100 meters, and if you need to make a more precise shot without an optic, then you have this adjusted to 300. So you have here 100, up to 100, and here you have 300. So you have quick and precise. Now here you can put on any optic you like. First of all, secondly, any pack box in the front, and there is one more version that has a hand guard. The hand guard can be bought extra or left out, however you like it. And it will then have here the pack box. So the pack box will be here in front, and you can then push it here, and then still use your factory size. It is only 200 grams over factory weight, which might be great for you because all the other rail systems for AKs are way heavier. And here you don't feel the difference at all.
Yeah, but is this the same model as on the standard one? Because this is the Airsoft one, so you don't have many blowbacks and stuff, but how about the typical rifle?
The one that the Spectrum has is our original model, 7075 T6 aluminum alloy. This is an aluminum that is used for gyroscopes, for example, in the MBDA, the German guided missile. The gyroscope with the active radar is made from the same aluminum, and it's also used for rockets. So this is the hardest and most advanced aluminum on the market, and it's the 7076 Krupp Magneon that we use is only from Kruppstahl and is only made in Germany. No other country has the brand Magneon because it has manganese on board as well. In the mix of the aluminum is also manganese. So it's an aluminum with the hardness and the stiffness of spring steel. It's light as aluminum, but it's as hard and stiff as spring steel. So these ones can be dropped. They are mil-spec because they can be dropped from 2 meters on a hard surface and will not go off zero. And also mil-spec means you can disassemble the gas tube and reassemble without tools. You have the tensioning blocks here that clamp it back and center it back in place. So after you disassemble it for cleaning and reassemble, you're still on zero. And the AK, which one you want to buy? PMKMS or WBP or Berlin?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet. I don't know to decide this.
So the WBP AKs, WBP, Popinski, they are made on the tooling from the old Tantal AK. They bought it from the government and they're making it on the tooling from the Tantal AK. You will have about 8 MOA of precision. The Berlin, that's about 4 MOA of precision. And if you buy a PMKMS, the old Polish one, which was before the Tantal, it has like also 5-6 MOA of precision. This rail right here has 3 microns of precision, and it translates into half an MOA in between taking off and putting on. So your AK is 5 MOA, and this is half an MOA, meaning this is more precise than the rifle it's on.
Also, it fixes warped barrels.
Yes, exactly. He just, we have so many projects, I forget the specs sometimes. So, if you buy a former military AK, they have been used for trainings for full auto fire. In the AK, because it has a very heavy bolt, and the gas plug is here in the front, when the barrel heats up from full auto fire, then the barrel, because it needs to move the heavy bolt, starts being hit by the impulse here. And you can see it on slow-mo where the barrel makes like this. And if you overheat it, and most of them have been overheated by young trainees, then the barrel starts going off to 7 o'clock. And the 7 o'clock can be up to 2 meters on 100 meters. So we are talking tens of MOA. Now, because the AKRS is centering around the side block and in front around the gas block, if you buy an AK that has a warped barrel and you didn't see it, the rail adjusts for its for the warp barrel. Because if the barrel is warped in this direction, the gas block will be warped a little too, and the rail will show in the same direction. So he's exactly right. It adjusts even for a warp barrel. And because the design is like this, that you have contact with the gas tube, but then you have a lot of air in between, the rail acts as a heat sink. So it prevents the gun from overheating next time. Because it takes the heat and dissipates it like a radiator, but it doesn't heat up itself. So yeah, this is the most advanced AK modernization kit on the market. Even though it doesn't look like a spacecraft, like many of these modernization kits look like a spacecraft, but we keep it low tech, high impact. So it's very simple but very advanced.
Looks nice. Feels nice.
Yes.
It's nice.
Yesterday at Century Arms, before we nailed the deal, I asked him, do you want me to really blow your mind? And they're like, what do you want to do? I took off the gas tube from their AK. There was no gas tube. And I took one of the rails and I just clamped it on without the gas tube. I say, try to move the rail. And he's like, wow, it's like it's welded on. How do you do it? Precision and material. So even without the gas tube, the rail is perfectly stiff. With the gas tube, it's completely undestroyable. So there you go.